For thousands of years, the world believed every word spoken by Jesus was meticulously recorded in the Gospels. We thought we had the complete picture. But what if there was more? What if there were secret words, a hidden conversation, buried for centuries, waiting to be found? Recently, a team of archaeologists made a discovery so profound it could rewrite a crucial part of early Christian history. Stick around, because what they found is truly on the tranquil northern shore of the Sea of Galilee, a place steeped in biblical history, something incredible was unearthed. For 1,500 years, a Byzantine church lay hidden, submerged beneath layers of mud and silt from the rising lake levels. As archaeologists carefully cleared away the earth, they weren't just uncovering ancient stones. They were uncovering a lost message. Inside this long-lost church, they found a mosaic, preserved in stunning detail, that contained words spoken by Jesus to his disciple Peter, words that have never been seen in any known gospel. This isn't just any old church, the location itself is significant. It is believed to be built over the very spot where early Christians venerated the home of the apostles Peter and Andrew. The site, known as aloud, is one of the leading candidates for the lost Roman city of Bethsaida, a place frequently mentioned in the New Testament. The fact that a grand Byzantine church was built here tells us this was a site of major importance for early believers. As the excavation team painstakingly cleaned the mosaic floor of the church's diaconicon or sacristy, the inscription began to emerge. It was written in Greek, the common language of the time. The words were a dedication to a donor, Constantine, a servant of Christ, and then, a powerful invocation. It read, "Peter, chief and commander of the heavenly apostles." Now, this phrase is significant. While the Gospels portray Peter as a prominent leader, calling him the chief and commander of the heavenly apostles elevates his status in a unique way. It's not a title we find in the New Testament. This mosaic suggests that the early Christians who worshipped here held Peter in exceptionally high regard, seeing him not just as one of the 12, but as the supreme leader, the commander-in-chief appointed by Christ himself. The discovery was electrifying. Historians and biblical scholars were abuzz. This mosaic was a tangible link to the beliefs of a Christian community living 1,500 years ago. It provided a window into their understanding of Peter's role. But the most astonishing part was yet to come. As the team continued their work, they found more fragments, more pieces of this incredible puzzle. Another part of the mosaic, larger and more central, was located in the nave of the church. This larger mosaic was even more revealing. It was part of a medallion, framed by circular bands of black tesserae, with 2 lines of Greek text. And what it said was a bombshell. It's a direct address to Peter, using a well-known title for him, holder of the keys to heaven. This, of course, references the famous passage in the Gospel of Matthew where Jesus tells Peter, "I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven." But then came the part that changed everything. The mosaic continued with words that have no parallel in the Bible. It appears to be a direct quote from Jesus, a command given to Peter. While deciphering ancient inscriptions can be complex, the message that emerged was breathtaking. It seems to imply that Jesus told Peter, "Guard my house, for I go to prepare the heavens." Let that sink in for a moment. Guard my house, for I go to prepare the heavens. These words are nowhere to be found in Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John. They aren't in any of the epistles or the book of Revelation. This was a secret instruction, a sacred trust given from Jesus to Peter, preserved not on parchment, but in stone. It suggests that Peter's responsibility was far greater than we ever imagined. He wasn't just a leader or a rock on which to build the church. He was its guardian, its protector, entrusted with safeguarding the community of believers, the house, while Christ was away preparing the eternal kingdom. This discovery challenges our traditional understanding of Peter's role. It reframes his position from one of simple leadership to one of profound stewardship. He was the caretaker, the one left in charge to protect the flock until the master's return. This adds a new layer of depth to the relationship between Jesus and Peter, and it helps explain why this particular site was so revered. The early Christians who built this church may have done so deliberately to commemorate this unique responsibility given to Peter. This wasn't just Peter's town. It was the symbolic headquarters of the man charged with guarding all of Christendom. Why were these words not included in the Gospels? That's the million-dollar question. It's possible they were part of a specific oral tradition, a story passed down through generations within the community at Bethsaida that was deeply meaningful to them. In the ancient world, memories and sacred traditions were often preserved in monuments and art, not just in written texts. The creators of this church weren't inventing a new doctrine. They were cementing a cherished memory in stone, ensuring it would never be forgotten. This finding suggests that the Gospels, as we know them, might not represent the entirety of Jesus' teachings. There may have been other sayings, other traditions, that were preserved and valued by different early Christian communities in different ways. This doesn't contradict the Bible, but it enriches our understanding of the diverse and vibrant world of early Christianity. It shows us that for the people who lived and worshipped here 1,500 years ago, Peter was more than an apostle. He was the ultimate guardian of the faith, the protector of the house of believers. The excavation at El Araj continues, and who knows what other secrets are still buried beneath the Galilean soil. Each new discovery, each piece of mosaic, adds another piece to the puzzle of our past. This incredible find is a powerful reminder that history is not a closed book. It's a living, breathing story that is still being written, or rather, still being unearthed. The secret words of Jesus to Peter, hidden for a millennium and a half, have now seen the light of day, offering us a fresh and profound perspective on one of the most important figures in history. What do you think this discovery means for our understanding of Peter and early Christianity? Does it change how you see his role? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'm really curious to hear what you have to say. And if you found this journey back in time as fascinating as I did, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more incredible stories from our ancient past. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.